Hello everybody, I'm Moldy West, and this is Everwind once again. In the last episode, I decided it was time to make an alchemy station, but turns out I don't know how to make potions yet. I think I might need to put some levels in things over here. Yeah, like that. You see the effects of alchemical ingredients. So that's probably where I should go investing my next few levels, so then I can start making potions. Also had to expand the ship a little to make room for the alchemy station. So yeah, the ship's looking a little less dumb. And I just remembered I picked up a lantern that I stuck down there after doing a little bit of renovating. So let's put the lantern back down in here. There it is, hanging from the ceiling. And yeah, look at that. I did up this engine and generators better. I did better. I simply did better. Now then, let me just empty out my inventory real quick. That carrying all this stuff around, it's not good for me health. Alright, now that that's taken care of, I think we should explore this island some more. There's bound to be something here that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, there's a couple points of interest. Let's take a quick look at those before we go setting off again in our improved ship. Oh shit, crumbly little tower that I didn't even notice. How the hell did I not notice ya? Guess I was too distracted by the needs of me ship. And it doesn't look like anything going on here. Like, at all. Grimverd emblem. The hell is Grimverd? And why do they have an emblem right there? Whatever. What else is on this shitty little island? Show me another scan. I know there was another point of interest. That's where it was. That's something to at least check before we get the hell out of here. Oh, it's an actual little hut. And by hut, I mean a little fortress. Oh. Gold. Grimrock chest. Hey, they got tangerines in the Grimrock chest. And so rune fragments. Can you get that new recipe out of the way so I can see what this is? Fire rune, lifesteal rune. Those sound interesting. Arrow recall runes. Coolsies. They got some pretty neat runes going on here, and I can't do jack diddly donkus with them yet. I'm pretty sure I know how to craft a rune table or something like that, a rune crafting station. So why don't I go ahead and do that? Make me a goddamn rune crafting station and a block station. Make all the damn stations, why don't we? We got the ship space for it now. Got us a big, respectable-sized ship. But they do say it's not the size of the ship that it matters, but that it's how it's used, but the size does have some bearing on things. The size does have some bearings. Yeah, rune crafting station. I already have everything I need to make it. Yeah, I'm getting Rudy now. Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney's Crazy Pills. I only know who that guy is from Family Guy. They did a joke about him a long time ago. And I combined runes and runelit with some runelit with 5 fragments and to make a rune. Small wind blow. Yeah, I need 5 of those fragments. Small rune arrow recall. Yeah, I only found 3 of those fragments, and I only got 1 piece of runelit though. Corrosion rune. Small rune fire. Oh, small rune fire. Yeah. That makes sense. Now, I vaguely recall there being a tutorial about special items and being able to extract their runes. Like if I were to take the instant death rune out of these whittled stakes and put them in something else, that would be... That is something that I really want to do. Now let's see, crafting. I know that tutorial's in here somewhere. Okay, yeah, here it is. At least I think this is the thing. Runes are magical items to infuse equipment with special effects. Each rune has its own unique ability and exists in 5 tiers, with higher tiers granting stronger effects. To apply a rune, hold it in your hand and use it on the... and open the rune infusion interface. There you'll see a list of compatible items and inventory, blah blah blah. The rune effect, applying a rune, also requires a certain amount of force crystal dust. Each item can only hold 1 rune effect. Once the target is selected, the rune and dust are consumed, and the equipment becomes infused with the rune's power. Infused items can also be placed into a processing station to extract a rune with a weaker effect than the one originally infused into the item, allowing partial recovery of rune power. So I want a processing station, and this is the smithing station. So I go to the crafting station to see about making things. There's a block station, carpenter station, rune, advanced alchemy station, upgrade station, master alchemy station. An upgrade station, that needs bogwood plank. Ain't found no damn bogwood. I can, however, make the block station. So yeah, we got a block station now. Get all the crafty boys going in this corner over here. Bogwood plank. I ain't got the bogwood planks to make this block, though, and all the variants of the wood plank block and the stone block, and I know I destroyed some of those half-sized wood plank blocks. There were some on this wrecked ship that I'm pretty sure I chopped off in order to build with. And yet, I ain't know how to make no half-sized wood plank block. In fact, there's some of those half-sized blocks on the bottom of my ship right now. Do I have any regular blocks on me at the moment? Nope, but we'll worry about that later. Like right here. Here's a half-sized block that turns into four regular-as planks, and that's enough to make a regular full-sized block. And yet the game doesn't allow me to go making any half-sized blocks that I could use as stairs. That's, a little bothersome. In fact, let's get rid of all these half-sized blocks. We don't need them. We need full blocks, baby. Yeah, full of blocks. There you go. And now the bottom of the ship doesn't look quite as lopsided or dumb, except it does over here because, yep, it just exists that way. And we can make it better. It must be better! Well, that does it for all the half-sized blocks that were on the bottom of the ship there. So what other crafting stations am I able to build right this very moment? Carpenter station? Yep, let's do that. Carpenter station. Don't know what it does, but I want it. It goes... Okay, it was... There it is. You're facing the wrong way. Thought I had to rotate you, but I was wrong. And, yep, nope, there. Now it's facing the right way. Oh, pyrite fence, stone balustrade, wooden fence. We were able to make wooden fences all along, we just lacked the right station. All because I didn't have a carpenter station. I had to go and fucking steal fences. God damn it. And we can make big wooden chests and stone chests and wooden chandelier and all that happy horse shit. We can make doors now, too. All we needed was the right damn station. Well, fudge. So advanced alchemy, we can't make that yet. We need some jungle planks, and we ain't never been to the jungle. Oh, and iron ingots, too. Still ain't found none of that. Upgrade station, we need bog wood. Don't know where to find that. Master alchemy, that needs an advanced station. Some spirit wood planks. And steel ingots. Oh shit, we can make magical liquid, too. All it needs is water and spirit crystal dust. Yeah, let's get some magical liquid going. We now have a reliable source of magical liquid, rather than having to find the shit. I guess that recipe unlocks once you get your alchemy station going. Alright, in you go, mister. That is just about everything we need out of this. Why am I carrying a wooden chest plate? Get the hell out of my pocket, you little bastard. Alright. That's all the crafting stations we can muster for now. And I guess the only way to find bog wood would be to go to a place where bog wood happens to grow. And where that be, I have no goddamn clue. Don't know where we find some bog wood. Unless it just happens to be over on this particular island. Which I find to be unlikely. This doesn't seem all that boggy. But I could be wrong. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea of what a bog is. And there is some water around here, so that could perhaps be a bog. Maybe this do be bogwood trees. Maybe. Possibly. I wouldn't guarantee it, though. I wouldn't even take my own word on it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just know these is trees close to a body of water. So, maybe. Unless there's... What did I just pick up? Amber. I found me some goddamn amber. Now, if there was a log or something in this water, I'd go ahead and chop that up and think it might be bog wood, but the game would probably say otherwise. It'd probably say you need to be in a completely different biome, like we did with the tropical wood cutting from desert trees. And is this just regular-ass evergreen? Give us forest wood. I mean, it's a broadleaf tree, but I think that's just forest wood we get out of it. Yeah, that is forest wood logs. This island ain't no bog. But I did see a wrecked ship over here that I want to loot. I want to loot the ship and take everything it's got that is valuable. Because that's just what I do. And if some angry skeletons try to stop me, I'll slap the piss right out of them. I mean, you've seen me do it before, haven't you? Oh, hello. I knew you was here somewhere. Come on, Dick. Swing at me. I know you want to. You were too far away. Fine. I'll just wail on you, and whoever dies first loses. You lose! Hey, trapdoor. That just leads to some dirt. Does this dirt have something of value buried under it, though? Buried treasure under the wreckage of a ship? That's been done before in pirates, hasn't it? Pirates tend to do that sometimes. And, nope, we've struck water. We have struck water. There's nothing of value buried under the hatch. Fucking hell, man. I'll just settle for taking whatever you have that ain't nailed down. Or if it's something that I already have, like that chandelier recipe, then it can stay here for somebody else who probably doesn't know how to make a chandelier. But everything else that is worth taking is mine. I take it all. All of it. Your shit goes into my pants, and that is why we smell terrible. Well, I guess it's time to just fly around and take quick looks at islands and hope they're a different biome until we come across one that is a bog. This one, no. It looked like a regular-ass foresty island. So, not here. I do see that wrecked ship, but I'm not gonna spend my time looting it. I'm just gonna fly away, and this island over here looks a little bit different. I see some weird shapes going on there. Maybe that's what we want. Maybe some bog trees growing out of a tiny, tiny little island. It is entirely possible, unless all of the bogs are just way up in the sky, higher than this ship could take me. And now that I get closer to that, that just looks like palm trees that'll give us tropical wood. Maybe it's not. Maybe. Yeah, those do look very palmy, but... Gotta check. Gotta be certain. I saw that ice scorpion down there, 2 of them. 2 ice scorpions. And you know what? Just shoot them. That's all you gotta do, is shoot them. Few arrows. Why is my ship going up? Did I bounce off the surface of the water that hard? I couldn't have. I couldn't have bounced with such force that my ship flies back into the air. And now it seems to be drifting down again. Make up your mind, ship. What is it that you're trying to do? And that's a dead scorpion. Alright. Now let's just have all your shit there, son. And I got all my arrows back, so yeah. Palm tree. Yep, dwarf palm tree. Choppity chop, chop, chop. That's some tropical wood. Fuck. Not the kind of wood I hoped for. Well, time to kill the scorpion. Kill, kill, murder, death. That's just how we do. And did you just slam your claws into the ground? You pompous little pincers. Stupid scorpion guy. Think you can scorpion me? I think not. The fuck you looking at, bird? Getting mad at me? Just cutting down scorpions. You live. Yeah, you just watched me murder your family, and you get to live with it. I want you to come back for revenge. That pheasant is gonna remember me. He's gonna remember this ship. Know that I got away slaughtering its dudes. Oh, we can just... I forgot to turn that ice into water. Anyway, cook all that schmeat. Speaking of schmeat, let's put some of that down in here. I am wounded. I need animal flesh to replace the parts of my body that I lost. Well, what's going on there? That looks like some ancient Roman aqueduct type shit. That's... I feel like that's worth looking into. Okay, yeah, that's a fortress of some sort. And I see some of those skeleton guys. Bring us up alongside, Captain. Okay, me. Why am I talking to myself as if I'm not the captain of this ship? This is where I want to park. Yep. Just hops right out, go over here, and start raiding the place. Yo, skeleton boys. There's an arrow in your arm. There you go. Kill the hell out of that archer. Oops, I missed. Do you really need to get that close? I mean, you saw how far away I was shooting you from, and then you gotta come closing that distance, and... Oh, I missed. That one whizzed right between his legs. That one got him in the dick, if he's even got one left. Oh, too high. And shwadoom! Headshot! And squidoo! Another headshot! And that one... That's in the back of his neck. Yep, that missed. There you go, right in the head. Haha, stupid. Thought you was gonna shoot me. I got a shield. You don't. You're a idiot. And you, sir, have lived long enough. Good. I've murdered them all. Now their stuff is mine. Damn, do they even have any stuff up here for me to take? Did I just kill those dudes for nothing? They got a chest here. Yeah, there's nothing of value in it. I killed those dudes for nothing! For nothing! And is that a ladder? That is a banner. I was about to try to climb down a goddamn banner, see if there was anything down on the ground. But fine. I'll just gently set my ship down so that we can do that. This place still feels worth a look. And I'm on top of a tree. Yep, that's a good sound. You good? You good? You good? Meanwhile, I'm tearing my ship in half on the rocks. Well, this island doesn't look like a bog at all. But you know, I could stop by, chop a bunch of trees, cram my generators full of wood. This island over here looks pretty interesting, though. God damn it, now I can't make up my mind about what I want to do. I was looking for bogs. Now this island over here is calling my name with that tower on it. I gotta see, though. Gotta go see the tower. I just have to, unless that's too high up for my ship to go, which is entirely possible. Yeah, that's a pretty neat-looking tower right there. And we're actually capable of getting up here. It isn't too high. What even is the maximum altitude that our ship can go at the moment? I know I upgraded that some, but I kind of thought I'd need more than just 2 shitty-ass balloons to get up here. I've only got the absolute basic balloons available, and this one, that's 250 altitude added to the max altitude. So both of these would give us 500. And hang on, for science, I'm gonna take you down for a second. And now that max altitude says 1,012. But if I stick that balloon back on, there it is. We stick that balloon back on. And now, yeah, 1,012. So, with these 2 balloons, we can reach 500 feet. Okay, we're just below that. I thought we was pushing the limits of what we could do, but yeah. I think we gotta stick more balloons to reach even higher altitude on, and like the hard cap is determined by the how far we've upgraded the max altitude through the core with all our resources and shit. But yeah, let's get up in this tower. Fucking knew there'd be skeletons in here. There's always skeletons lurking about in these ruins that I want to explore. They come in here trying to smash my bones, make me one of them. I think not. How could I be one of you if all of my bones are broken? You stupid Mortivar bone crusher squire. You ain't crushing my bones. I just knock your big ass hammer away with a tiny plank of wood. Oh, he got hops. He's a jumpy boy. He like to jump, jump, slam shit down is what he do. Now, I see you there. A rogue sneaker, huh? But why are you using a hatchet in that case? Not exactly the most stealthy, sneaky type of weapon. That would go to a pair of daggers like these. And I just smacked the shit out of you with them. All because you was weak and shit. I could finish you off with it. And is this an elevator? This thing here, I don't think it's an elevator. Why would we have elevators? There's stairs right here. We don't need an elevator. I can climb stairs. I'm not lazy. And yep, there's more guys. Hey, don't you just come on, everybody, gather around and actually get parried, please. There we go. There's a parry. I feel good enough to go swinging now. It's all a matter of just whether or not I feel good enough to swing. And I was on slightly lower ground, which means they weren't able to actually hit me. High ground advantage doesn't exist in this world. And I should probably go fix my damn sword. It's a little beaty-uppy, but kinda hard to fix it when I'm in the middle of battle. And you and your stupid ass slow swings. Come on, dick nose. Haven't got all day. Just swing a bit faster next time. That way I can reliably parry your shit. And, slow. Slow, heavy swing. You gonna swing? Or are you just gonna sit there staring at me? You stare into my beautiful eyes because you don't have any eyes of your own. You just got those empty sockets because you're a goddamn skeleton. Alright, I know I got plenty of these boys on me. Now, fix that rock blade. Pick it back up. Alright, good. Rock blade, all good. Everything good. Except for my shattered bones and severed jugular vein. Hello, stupid. Can you even hit me up there? Oh, he made his way down. He's able to hit me again. Shouldn't have talked shit. Whenever you go talking shit, you end up regretting it. 9 times out of 10. And what you got? Bunch of shit that I already know how to make. And this, just stuffing things. Yep. Well, there's still plenty more tower to get through. It's a big tower. And we gotta be getting close to the top. Ooh, is that a crystal of force? A nice forcey little crystal? Yes, I do believe it is. Some farce crystal dust. And some of this, some of that. I now know how to make a candle. Treasure? Well, materials. Materials is good. They ain't exactly treasure. I wouldn't call them treasure, but I do get some use out of them. Some nice useful usiness. And that's a whole lot of boys, isn't it? Yep, just cleaning y'all's up little by little. They'll run out of walking corpses eventually. Now, yep. And I should get my stamina back. That's what I should do. And now, come on, son. Oh, you're too high up to actually hit me. You have the high ground, and that means you can't fucking hit me. You're too stupid to swing at just a tiny lowered angle, and you just swung in the complete wrong direction there. You call yourself a guardian squire. I call you stupid. Swinging all the wrong ways. Now let's hit the top of this tower. We can't have too much more to go. Also, check for any valuable stuff. I see a glowy bit. Yeah, crystal of force just sitting there on the edge. It's hanging on the edge of tomorrow is what it's doing. And it doesn't look like you got any chests up here for me to loot. Fine. Next floor! The Tower of Power, the Tower of Boys. Okay, that guy's, a little more scary. Somebody just hit me in the fucking back. There, stay just a little bit higher than me, and you won't be able to hit me, and I'll feel much better about just swinging wildly and kill that guy. And that's still the daggers. You've got a big rock sword that I really don't want to get hit with. Now, okay, here's a good spot. Oh, less good. He stepped forward while swinging. That put him in a more advantageous spot to hit me from. There you go, stupid General Harold. How does it feel being named Harold, Mr. General? You ain't my general, I don't bow to you. And, oh, you missed. He missed. Now, just, if you stay right there, too high up to hit me, he stepped down the stairs. He's learning! He's learning how to hit me by not staying on the stairs. Now, okay, this seems like it might work. Ha! Cheese spot! Okay, one of those swings hit me. Okay, less cheese. He can still hit me when he's lower. You okay down there, buddy? He moved. I was about to shoot him until he died, but then he moved. Okay, slow-ass fucking swingy there. Maybe swing a bit faster when you're doing those big wind-ups. That would be nice. And he is done. That's a fucking... not a general aspirant or a general novice, but a general named Harold. And yes, I know that's a different kind of Harold that was spelled out right there, but that's the whole fucking joke. Notes, and a skull, and you've got an upgrade station. I don't need to make it, I can just steal it. Sweet! That makes me feel good. So no longer do we have to go searching for bogwood. We got that station because we found one and we took it. Hell yeah, son. Knew this tower would pay off, but I didn't know it would pay off quite like that. It just looked interesting. Interesting enough for me to go seeing what the hell it was all about. And what it was all about was fucking good. Can I upgrade my rock blade with this? I need some rocks, though. Extra modifier or modifier upgrade. Upgrade to level 1. So... do I actually have to go pull rocks out of my fucking chests? Because normally using crafting stations like that, it just pulls from the nearby chests on the ship automatically. But I guess not this time. Not for the upgrade station, gotta go get that shit manually. Or maybe those chests are just far enough away that it doesn't do that. Okay. So there's my sword upgraded. And I can upgrade it again. Just needs a force crystal and some rock. Yeah, get that thing all better. Spinny roundy down, do the thing, man. Nice. And I could upgrade it even more if I had some resin, but I don't feel like hunting down resin right now. Rock blade. What about these whittled stakes? Can I upgrade those? Yes, I can. And that doesn't improve the power of the doom, it just makes more damage happen. Yeah. Oh shit, I left my fucking murder daggers in there. I don't want to go leaving those in there. I want to carry those with me and actually use them. But yeah, that is That is a hell of a find right there. So, we can check off the upgrade station. No more bogwood. But how do I get a processing station, though? I can make a bucket, but a bucket's not a processing station. Oh, fuck, I forgot to grab meat out of there. And you know what? Let's turn that ice into water. Yeah, melts real quick like. Furnace. I can make charred tropical wood planks. Not sure what difference that has aside from the regular plank, but... well, whatever. We got an upgrade station, and I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.